Hello EVE players! Today I want to tell you about some changes we are planning to make around PLEX in EVE Online. PLEX, or a Pilot's License Extension, is an item that you can buy from CCP and then, if you like, trade it on the market with other players. Whoever has the item can use it to pay for 30 days of Omega time, convert it to Aurum that's used in the New Eden store, or use it to get services like multiple character training. We really like PLEX because it lets you players in the in-game market decide what trade-offs you want to make between time, ISK and real money. It also gives us at CCP a type of income that doesn't mess with the integrity of the game design. You can buy whatever you want in EVE Online for ISK, but you have to get it by trading with another player who earned it somehow by playing the game, and who's willing to part with it at a price that they set. This is really EVE to us. So, while we have some changes we want to make to strengthen and simplify PLEX, we are making sure to preserve those fundamentals of how PLEX works today. Now, we have a few issues with how PLEX works today that we want to fix. We want PLEX to be easier to find, with more control for you about how you can buy and trade, and overall we want the whole ecosystem around things that you can buy from CCP to be easier to understand. So with those goals in mind, we are planning 3 big changes. First, each PLEX item will turn into 500 PLEX items. 500 PLEX items will be needed to get 30 days of Omega game time, and the same for any other service that today costs 1 PLEX. By making PLEX more granular like this, we can give people more options because we can sell PLEX at smaller price points than now. PLEX will also get a special inventory location in EVE called the PLEX Vault, where it will go when you buy it from CCP. From there, you can use it with CCP to pay for goods or services, or trade it, or move it elsewhere as you see fit. If you buy PLEX off the in-game market, you will need to move it into the PLEX Vault to use it for goods or services with CCP. You can still move, contract, blow up, and trade PLEX just like any other item in EVE Online. If you keep them in the PLEX Vault, they are safe and accessible from any character on the account. Making PLEX more granular also lets us use PLEX in the New Eden store instead of Aurum. PLEX could always be turned into Aurum, but we constantly run into problems with explaining this whole complicated setup to both new and old players. On launch day of these changes, we will convert all Aurum balances above 1000 Aurum to the new PLEX. With these changes, we hope to keep all the great things about PLEX, but provide PLEX in smaller amounts to make it more accessible, make it way easier to find and understand what you can do with PLEX, and stop having both PLEX and Aurum to explain and for you players to try and figure out. While we're keeping many things just the same as they are today, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and we also have more details on what's behind us making these changes that you can find in the dev blog that's also published today. The blog has an extensive questions and answers section that we hope covers what you may be wondering about, and we'll keep expanding that section as we get questions we did not foresee. We do not yet have an official release date for these changes. We are now looking for your feedback and will respond to that as part of our normal development process. You should expect to get a new, bigger update at EVE FanFest in early April. Thanks for listening, and please let us know what you think.